Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Mama June and Pumpkin get emotional as Anna refuses to accept that she's dying. Mama June and her family have been struggling to save Anna since the cancer diagnosis in Season 7. We fans are already aware that Anna took her last breath in December 2023. We is now offering them a chance to see the reality celeb one last time on the screens with the new season. They would get to see how Anna's life unfolded after the diagnosis of the terminal disease. Previously, fans had seen the family reuniting for Alana's graduation ceremony. The new episodes are focused on Anna's cancer treatment. Pumpkin and Shannon have been visiting the reality celeb frequently to ensure she is in good health. But the duo recently got emotional after knowing that Anna had been refusing to believe that she was dying. June, Shannon, and Pumpkin have been quite serious about Anna's cancer battle in the recent episodes. They had been thinking about the possible future of Caitlin and Kyle due to Cardwell's poor health. Recently, WeTV shared a new teaser where Lauren and Mama June got emotional after seeing Anna, not understanding that she has no time left. Pumpkin expressed that she didn't feel her sister was accepting the truth of her condition. June interrupted. "I think Anna just gets so wound up." She explained how Anna cut the conversation off after she asked the doctor her time frame. The WeTV star explained that her daughters thought that she had 1, 5, or 10 years to live. Sadly, the doctor looked at her and told her that she didn't have 10 or 5 years. Pumpkin also stated, "She is not living in reality at all, Mama. She does not realize she's going to die. She felt that her sister knew everything and that she was going to die, but she trailed off." Meanwhile, Shannon stated she doesn't want to face it. But Lauren wanted her sister to face it because it was her fight. Mama June also explained that she has been trying to look for an insurance policy for Anna and her daughter. However, the mother of two had not been sharing the documents. Pumpkin, on the other hand, was shocked that June was even trying to get an insurance policy for Anna, Caitlin, and Kelly. She knew that the girls were the priority at the moment. She confessed that Kelly's dad would get her custody because he was in the picture, but Caitlin's won't. Mama June and Pumpkin have discussed the harsh reality of Anna's life in the latest teaser. They have accepted that the Wee star won't be able to make it for over a year, so they wanted her to fix everything for her daughters, Caitlin and Kylie. June shared, "She's in the reality that Eldridge, just because they're married, he's going to get the rights." Mama June and Pumpkin sat quietly in the dimly lit living room, the air heavy with the weight of unspoken emotions. June Shannon, better known as Mama June, stared out the window, watching the early evening sky shift from vibrant shades of orange and pink to a dusky purple. The house felt eerily still, a far cry from the usual chaos that defined their lives. But nothing felt normal anymore, not with Anna's grim reality looming over them. Pumpkin, June's daughter and the steadfast rock of the family, sat nearby, hands clasped tightly in her lap. Her eyes, usually filled with fiery determination, were clouded with concern. It wasn't often that Pumpkin let her guard down, but today the exhaustion was evident in the way she hunched her shoulders, the way her fingers absent-mindedly picked at the fabric of her jeans. "She's not accepting it," Pumpkin said, breaking the silence that had filled the room for too long. Her voice was raw, as if each word she spoke was being torn from deep inside her. Mama June sighed, the sound heavy with the sorrow of a mother who couldn't bear to see her child in pain. "I know, baby, I know." Anna Chickadee Cardwell, June's eldest daughter, had always been the strong one. She had faced life's hardships with a kind of stubborn resilience that made the rest of the family admire her. But this was different. The doctors had given Anna a heartbreaking prognosis. She didn't have much time left. The cancer had spread, and despite all the treatments and hopeful moments, the battle was coming to an end. Yet Anna refused to accept it. She wouldn't talk about it, she wouldn't acknowledge it. And that refusal was tearing the family apart. "I don't know what to do," Pumpkin said, her voice breaking as tears welled up in her eyes. "She won't listen to any of us. She keeps saying she's gonna beat it, that she's not going anywhere. But the doctors don't know everything," June interrupted, her tone sharp, though it was more out of desperation than anything else. "Doctors don't know my Anna. She's always been a fighter." "But Mama," Pumpkin shot back, her frustration bubbling to the surface, "there comes a time when fighting ain't enough. She's in denial. June's eyes filled with unshed tears, but she fought them back. She couldn't break down, not now. Not when her family needed her to be strong. I don't know how to make her see it, June whispered. How do you tell your child that she's dying? The room fell silent again, the weight of June's words hanging between them. It was the question neither of them wanted to face, but it was the reality that haunted their every moment. They had tried everything, gentle talks, tearful pleas, even tough love, but Anna just kept smiling, kept insisting that everything would be fine, that she would be fine. She won't even talk about her kids, Pumpkin muttered, more to herself than to her mother. She won't talk about what's gonna happen after. Pumpkin trailed off, unable to finish the sentence. It felt too cruel to say out loud, too final, but they both knew what she meant. Anna had 2 children, Caitlin and Kylie, and they needed to be prepared for what was coming. Yet Anna wouldn't make any arrangements, wouldn't consider the possibility that she might not be there for them. Mama June clenched her fists, feeling an overwhelming surge of helplessness. She had always prided herself on being the kind of mother who could fix things, who could hold her family together no matter what life threw at them. But this was beyond her control, and it was tearing her apart. I wish I could just shake her, make her understand, Pumpkin said, her voice cracking with emotion. I need her to face this, Mama, for her kids, for us. June reached over, placing her hand on Pumpkin's. I know, baby. I know. But maybe this is her way of coping. Pumpkin wiped her eyes, her face flushed with anger and sorrow. But it's not fair, Mama. It's not fair to her kids. It's not fair to us. We're all watching her fade away, and she's acting like nothing's wrong. It's like she's leaving us twice. Once when she's gone and once now, while she's still here. June's heart broke at her daughter's words. She had watched Anna grow into a woman, a mother, a fighter. But now she was watching her slip away, and there was nothing she could do to stop it. She hated the feeling of powerlessness, of watching from the sidelines as her child faced something so devastating. I've tried to talk to her, June said softly. But every time I bring it up, she just brushes it off, like I'm being dramatic. She says I need to have more faith. She keeps telling me she's not giving up. I don't think she's giving up, Pumpkin replied. I think she's just scared, and instead of facing it, she's pretending it's not real. June swallowed hard, her throat tight with emotion. We all are, honey, we're all scared. The 2 women sat there in the quiet, the ticking of the clock on the wall the only sound in the room. Outside, the sun had dipped below the horizon, casting the room in shadows. It felt fitting in a way, like the darkness was closing in, just as it was in their lives. Suddenly, the front door creaked open, and Anna appeared, her usual bright smile lighting up her face. What are you 2 doing, sitting in the dark? She asked, her tone cheerful, as if nothing in the world was wrong. Pumpkin and June exchanged a glance, their hearts heavy with the knowledge that everything was wrong, but they forced smiles, unwilling to break the fragile bubble of denial that Anna had wrapped herself in. Just talking, Pumpkin replied, her voice thick with the effort to sound normal. Anna plopped down on the couch, completely oblivious to the tension in the room. Well, don't get too serious on me, she joked. I'm still here, y'all. I ain't going anywhere. Mama June's heart shattered a little more at Anna's words, but she nodded, forcing herself to hold it together. Yeah, baby, she said softly, her voice trembling. You're still here. And for now, that was all they had.